Imagine if your body cells cannot communicate. Your heart cells wouldn't know when to beat faster, your immune cells wouldn't know when to fight infections, and your muscles wouldn't know when to move. Cell communication is essential for survival, and cells communicate through something called cell signaling pathways. The cell signaling pathway is a process by which a cell receives a signal, processes it, and creates a response. There are three major steps: reception, transduction, and response. Let's break down how this works. The first step is called reception. Reception happens when a signaling molecule, also called a ligand, binds to a specific receptor protein. You can think of the ligand as a key and the receptor as a lock. Only the correct key can fit into the receptor. These receptors are usually located on the cell membrane, although some can be inside the cell. When the ligand binds to the receptor changes shape. This shape change activates the receptor and starts the signaling pathway. For example, insulin is a signaling molecule. When insulin binds to the insulin receptors on body cells, it tells the cells to absorb glucose from the blood. Without receptors, cell would never recognize the signal. The second step is called transduction. After reception, the signal needs to travel inside the cell. This is done through a series of molecular changes called the signal transduction pathway. Transduction often involves relay proteins, enzymes, and something called second messengers. One important idea is that signals can be amplified during transduction. That means one small signal outside the cell can create a huge response inside the cell. It's similar to the domino effect. One domino falls, triggering many others. A common example involves protein kinases. Protein kinases activate other proteins by adding phosphate groups in a process called phosphorylation. This creates a cascade where one activated protein activates many more proteins. The final step is the response. After the signal is processed, the cell performs a specific action. Responses can vary depending on the cell type and signal received. Some responses happen quickly, others take more time. For example, a muscle cell may contract. An immune cell may start fighting infections. A plant cell may begin growing toward life. Or cell may activate certain genes in the nucleus. For major responses, changes in gene expression. Signals can activate transcription factors which turn genes on or off. This allows the cell to produce specific proteins needed for a task. Or there can be no response. To summarize, in reception, a signaling molecule binds to a receptor. In transduction, the signal is relayed and amplified inside the cell. And in response, the cell carries out a specific action. Cell signaling pathways allow organisms to maintain homeostasis, respond to the environment, and coordinate complex processes necessary for life. Without cell signaling, multicellular organisms simply cannot function. And all of this starts with one tiny signal.